Neil's Vacuum and Sewing Center. We're with you every stitch of the way.
Hi, it's Carol, back again with our next Fun Fact Friday. Today I want to show you a little project that is really quick, really simple, and uses pre-cuts, such as your charm packs to make a little coaster as this, or we can show you how the same principle and using the layer cakes and make a trivet for your table. And since I'm using pre-cuts for this project, there are very few tools to use. Actually, the only tool you're going to need is a point turner. I happen to have two, a wooden one or plastic, and there are others out there as well. To start with, you're going to need 6 charms and 1 piece of batting cut the same as the charm, 5 by 5. So let me show you how to lay those out. On 4 of the charms, I've taken and folded them and pressed them in half. The next thing you're going to do is take 1 charm, lay it face down, put your batting right on top of that, and then another charm you're going to lay right side up on top of that batting piece. Then we're going to layer these half charms so that we can make something that looks like this. Now we're going to take our folded charms and lay them on top of the square we have here. We're going to line up our raw edges with the fold towards the center and just keep going around, layering them on top, fold in the center, again the fold in the center, lining up your raw edges, and then the last one's a little tricky but not that bad. You're going to lay it on top here, and then we're going to fold the first one back and tuck it under so that you now have a checkerboard effect. The next step is to take it to your machine and you're going to stitch 1/4 of an inch all the way around the square entirely. Then you're going to simply turn it inside out, and that's where your point turner tool is going to come in handy. Just pull it from the center, tuck your points out with your finger a little bit, get those points in. And then to finish it off, you're just going to simply take your point turner, stick it in the center here, and tuck those points all the way out here. And not to bore you, I don't have to do each one like that, but you can see how that's going to become the checkerboard effect as this one we had shown you earlier. Just to show you a little variation that you can do to make it a little bit more fun, instead of pressing your charms in half, squaring, you can also press them in half to make a triangle, and you're going to lay them out exactly the same as you had done with the checkerboard effect. The other thing you can do with them, you can roll this back here on the triangular ones like this, and then again you're going to sew all the way around that square with a 1/4 inch seam and turn them right side out. And then on this one you can see your center is going to show a little bit when you've rolled those back, and on this one you just have a triangular effect versus the checkerboard. And really, you're not limited to just making coasters. If you use your layer cake, you can use it as a trivet on your table. The only thing you'll have to change is to add a layer of Insulbrite in between your batting and your next layer cake. And again, it would be the same. You would need still 6 pieces of layer cake, 1 piece of batting, and 1 piece of Insulbrite. And then you could just lay them out, sew around just like we did on the coasters, and you'll have an easy, fast trivet. Thanks for joining us today, and until next time, happy sewing.
Neil's Vacuum and Sewing Center. We're with you every stitch